राजा पृथ्वीराज चौहान एक बहुत ही महान और बहादुर तीरंदाज थे। कहा जाता है कि कई दफा वो सिर्फ आंखों से नहीं बल्कि आवाज सुनकर भी दुश्मनों पर तीर चलाया करते थे। इस कला को शब्द बेदी बान कहते हैं। इस विद्या में किसी भी दिशा से आने वाली आवाज को सुनकर उसके आधार पर लक्ष्य साधा जा सकता है। उन्होंने हमें बताया कि जब हौसला ऊंचा हो तब अंधेरा भी रास्ता नहीं रोक सकता, और उनकी इसी कला ने हमेशा से हम सभी को प्रेरित किया है। अब आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग में पृथ्वीराज योद्धास बिल्कुल उसी विरासत और वीरता के साथ हमेशा मैदान पर उतरते हैं खेलने।
खन 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 बचा है रण, आंखों में सबकी ज्वाला है, माहौल बदलने वाला है। आंखों में तीर कमान, योद्धा का इम्तिहान, आओ बनाए आर्चरी को महान।
The Archery Premier League is hitting bullseye after bullseye. Just when we think we've seen it all, this league pulls out another stunner. And trust us, we're not complaining. Hello and welcome, I'm Surbhi Vaid, and alongside me I've got Kareem, and we've also got Debayan with us here in the studio today. Great to have you both here. Now every single day with every single match, this league just keeps raising the bar.
It certainly does. Last night was a humdinger. It was absolutely electric, Serbi. We started with the mighty Marathas in a real tussle with the Chola Chiefs. It was an incredible matchup that went to 5-3. Mighty Marathas taking that one. The middle match, well, the Privithraaj Royals, Yodhas, I should say, going through another shoot-off against the Chero Archers. Incredible stuff. Flying high, Rajputana Royals, absolutely at the top of their game. But the Kakatiya Knights did show promise last night.
They did, and we can easily say that all 4 days so far have been blockbusters.
जी हाँ, और अगर आप मुकाबलों में देखें तो जो क्वालिटी है वो रोज़ दिन पर दिन बेहतर बनती जा रही है। हमने 2 टाई ब्रेक्स देख लिए हैं, शूट ऑफ जो पृथ्वीराज योद्धा जीते, और सबसे बड़ी चीज़ मेरे लिए कि जो भारतीय आर्चर्स हैं उनका परफॉर्मेंस दिन पे दिन वो बेहतर होता जा रहा है। और कल हमने देखा जिस तरीके से पृथ्वीराज योद्धा जीते थे, दोनों इंडियन आर्चर्स ने बुलजाई मारा।
आपने बात की 2 टाई ब्रेक्स की, दोनों टाई ब्रेक्स में हमें पृथ्वीराज योद्धास ही दिखे और दोनों में वो जीते हैं। They are making it a habit now, aren't they, Prithviraj Yodhas?
You certainly don't want to go up against them in a shoot-off. I mean, incredible performance from them. The first recurver to hit the bullseye as well, absolutely incredible from Gata. She was unbelievable. Abhishek Verma, though, leading the line. Matthias Grande, though, wide on that recurve arrow, and that's because it's so difficult for the recurvers at 70 meters.
This was, I believe, the previous one, but yesterday again it was so good to see them against the team Chero Archers. They were brilliant as always in tie break.
They are a very good team, और यही साबित हो रहा है क्योंकि अगर आप देखें खासकर जो युवा खिलाड़ी हैं उसमें गाथा खड़के जिस तरीके से वो फायर कर रही हैं, 15 साल की आर्चर वो जिस तरीके से परफॉर्म कर रही है, लेकिन इट्स प्राइमरीली डाउन टू द वे दैट अभिषेक हैज़ बीन लीडिंग द लाइन। अगर आप देखें रेगुलर मैच में पहला शॉट भी ले रहे हैं, आखिरी शॉट भी उन्हीं का हो रहा है, और फिर हमेशा स्टेप अप कर रहे हैं शूट ऑफ्स में, तो दैट्स सुपर्ब।
I'm sure, Kareem, you didn't understand any of it, but he was talking about Abhishek Verma because once again for Prithviraj Yodhas, he was the hero. He rose to the occasion once again for them.
My Hindi's getting better, you know. Yeah, Abhishek leading the line, I think Deb was saying, and he certainly does. Because he shoots first, he gives them that confidence, and he's been shooting well all the way through the matches as well.
And you've given him a lovely nickname, Guruji, because Guruji ही हैं जिस तरीके से वो अपने teammates को प्रेरित कर रहे हैं, जिस तरीके से lead कर रहे हैं, that is the work of a Guruji, a teacher, a mentor.
He's showing all the qualities that you expect from the senior most member of the squad. But talking about the senior member, we also have to talk about the youngest member of the squad. You mentioned her name, Gatha. She is just 15 and the things that she's doing are unbelievable.
I was looking back in my notes running into the start of the APL, and I've got written down Kakatiya. Hopefully I've got that right there, Deb. She's redefining archery in India at just 15 years old. Honestly, she doesn't look like that at all. She's nailing the middle of the target and the first recurver to hit the shoot-off.
वेन्यू में आते हुए माइटी मराठास के एक कोच से बात हो रही थी, वो बता रहे थे एक बहुत छोटे से गांव से आती है, शोलापुर महाराष्ट्र से, तो बहुत सीमित उनके पास जो रिसोर्सेज रहे होंगे टू गेट इनटू आर्चरी, दैट वुड हैव बीन क्वाइट लिमिटेड। तो 15 साल की उम्र में आके टू प्ले अ स्टारिंग रोल इन सच अ बिग विक्ट्री, और कोच का भी यही कहना था कि नाउ हर कॉन्फिडेंस इज गोइंग टू बी एट अ डिफरेंट लेवल।
And you see the reaction from Matthias Grande. It was unbelievable. He was shocked. How can a 15-year-old do that?
I was jumping in joy too because that is how good that was. Well, because of Gatha and because of Abhishek Verma, now Prithviraj Yodhas have got 2 back-to-back wins, and another one today would take them into the top 4 on the points table.
Yeah, I mean, look how close it is. The Royals flying high, but 3 teams on 4 points. That is so tight in the table at the moment. And that first matchup is going to be huge.
एब्सोल्युटली, और काकतिया नाइट्स के लिए बहुत सिग्निफिकेंट डे है। आज अगर जीतते हैं तो ना सिर्फ पहले अंक अर्जित कर लेंगे, बल्कि जो पॉइंट्स टेबल है उसको थोड़ा टाइट बना सकते हैं। सो यू वुड होप दैट काकतिया नाइट्स आल्सो गेट देयर फर्स्ट विन टुनाइट।
They'd be hoping for that for sure. And when it comes to points table, change is the only constant. But the teams that are winning right now wouldn't want anything to change. But that could happen in the first match of the day as mighty Marathas would face off Prithviraj Yodhas. Both the teams are coming on the back of a win. In the second match, the Kakatiya Knights will be searching for their first win of the season as they take on the Chola Chiefs, who will be aiming to get back to winning ways. And to wrap up the day, the Chero Archers will try to stop the unstoppable Rajputana Royals.
So Kareem, just to give you a little bit of perspective, this is an age-old debate, and both Surbhi and myself are party to it. Who is better, Delhi or Mumbai? Because Delhi is represented here by Prithviraj Yodhas, mighty Marathas representing Mumbai. Now we all know the reason, we all know the answer to which city is better. It's got to be Delhi, right?
Well, Deb, you took me out today for lunch, so I can't back against you, Rajputana Royals, for me this evening.
But talking about both the teams, mighty Marathas and Prithviraj Yodhas, an important match for both the teams. Mighty Marathas, they are at this moment looking unstoppable, and the credit to that goes to Mr. Perfect, Dheeraj, and also Parneet. They are all in the top form.
Yeah, absolutely. Mikey Schlosser leading the line. He dropped a point last night. He was disappointed with that because these compounders are going after that archer of the day as well. But Dheeraj Bommadevra, my goodness me, he's shooting out of his socks, and so is Parneet Kaur. They are a formidable trio, and whoever comes in as number 4 for them really is being led through the matches every single set.
देखिए, दिल्ली बनाम मुंबई का तो मजाक की बात थी, लेकिन ये चीज़ ज़रूर कहना चाहूँगा, जो पिछले कुछ दिनों में हम देख रहे हैं कि भारतीय आर्चर्स को एक मौका मिल रहा है जो युवा के लिए। तो मैं आई एम नॉट सो बॉदर्ड अबाउट द रिजल्ट आउटकम। इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट कि इंडियन आर्चर्स को मौका मिले और वो कितना सीख रहे हैं रोज़। मेरे लिए वो सबसे ज़्यादा बड़ी चीज़ है। लेकिन हाँ, दिल से मैं कहूँगा कि पृथ्वीराज योद्धास
इस लीग के लिए भी वही सबसे बड़ी चीज़ है। अब पृथ्वीराज योद्धास वर्सेस माइटी मराठास, आर वी गोइंग टू सी अनदर टाई ब्रेकर बिकॉज द मैच इज फीचरिंग योद्धास?
Well, I tell you what, the mighty Marathas, they won't want a shoot-off against the Privithraaj Yodhas. Absolutely no chance of that at all. But they have got, the one thing about the mighty Marathas is they have got the best celebration. Don't mind seeing that again.
Now you've given me your prediction already, so I won't come to you with that. But on that note, tiebreaker or no tiebreaker, this one is going to be a very fiery contest. Mighty Marathas versus your Prithviraj Yodhas. The contest will be starting very soon after this short break.
Well, welcome back to Delhi and the first matchup on night 5 of the Archery Premier League. The mighty Marathas taking on the Privithraaj Yodhas. The first match here at the Yamuna Sports Complex. Let's go straight down to Deb with the coin toss. He's there on the shooting line with the archers.
हम तैयार है टॉस के लिए इस मुकाबले में जो कि है माइटी मराठास और पृथ्वीराज योद्धास के बीच। और टॉस के लिए दोनों टीमों के कप्तान तैयार है, माइटी मराठास से भजन कौर और प्रियांश जो कि हैं पृथ्वीराज योद्धास से। आप कॉल करेंगी? टेल्स इज द कॉल। टेल्स ही आया है
फर्स्ट शूटिंग।
टारगेट 1.
तो टारगेट 1 फॉर पृथ्वीराज योद्धास एंड द फर्स्ट शॉट फॉर द माइटी मराठास।
Well, there we have it. The mighty Marathas electing, having won the toss, the first team to elect to shoot first. They're clearly conscious that there may well be a shoot-off against a team that have come through their last 2 matches winning by shoot-offs. The Privithraaj Yodhas will be on target number 1, Mighty Marathas on target number 2, and the crowd has filled out tonight here in the Yamuna Sports Complex. And just like that, Deb has raced up from the coin toss. Really interesting one, that one. The Mighty Marathas electing to go first.
एब्सोल्युटली। सबसे पहले स्वागत सभी का, आपको भी स्वागत। और बड़ा मुकाबला क्योंकि दोनों ही टीमें अच्छा खेल रही हैं। अगर आप देखें माइटी मराठास कल एक बहुत अच्छी जीत उन्हें हासिल हुई थी और वहीं पृथ्वीराज योद्धास लगातार मैचेस में शूट ऑफ अपने लिए जीतते आए हैं। और आपको एक बार फिर से अवगत करा दें, अगर आप पहली बार आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग 2025 देख रहे हैं तो इस गेम के नियम और कानून आपको समझा देते हैं कि मिक्स्ड है, रिकर्व और कंपाउंड, 2 आर्चर्स हैं, एक महिला और एक पुरुष। साथ साथ एक मिनिमम यानी न्यूनतम एक ओवरसीज प्लेयर हर टीम में होना जरूरी है स्टार्टिंग 4 में। साथ साथ अगर आप देखें 120 सेकंड है पर टीम हर सेट के लिए, यानी 8 शॉट्स के लिए औसतन आपको 15 सेकंड मिलेंगे। ऑल्टरनेटिंग शॉट्स और साथ साथ 2 सब्स्टिट्यूट हर टीम को हर मैच में मिल सकते हैं। बड़ा मुकाबला, कड़ा मुकाबला, क्योंकि अब गरमाने लगा है माहौल, because now things are getting tight, Kareem. With every team now with an eye on the points table and qualification for the top 4, which is essential.
Yes, I think so, Deb, and I think also the teams are looking now at potentially coming through these matches without losing a set. That's how tight it is out there. The other thing we've got to bear in mind this evening is that we've got wind for the very first time. It's cutting in front of the archers from the right-hand side to the left-hand side and slightly towards them.
एब्सोल्युटली। आपको बता दें, अगर आप दिल्ली में नहीं हैं तो आज काफी दिन, पूरे दिन काफी बूंदाबांदी हुई, शाम को थोड़ी सी भारी वर्षा भी हुई थी, and that's why the conditions are going to be a little bit heavy underfoot. That's also something that all the archers will have to just get used to, and eventually that could prove to be quite a significant factor in this match. But what about the Prithviraj Yodhas, the home side, which has been so good across the last 2 matches? अभिषेक वर्मा 36 वर्षीय इस टीम के आप अधिनायक कह सकते हैं। साथ साथ अंद्रिया बेसेरा भी हैं, मतियास ग्रांडे भी हैं जो रिकर्व मेल के आर्चर हैं, और गाथा खड़के 15 वर्ष की खिलाड़ी जिन्होंने कल एक बुल्सआई मारा था शूट ऑफ में। अमन सैनी गेट्स हिज फर्स्ट स्टार्ट। We also got Parneet Kaur, Mrinal Chauhan also making a rare start, and it's Alejandra Valencia.
So Mighty Marathas choosing to go with 2 debutants this evening. Aman Saini, the compound men's archer, Chauhan going for the recurve men. And look at that lineup. It's been a while since we've seen Saini. We've seen him do the coin toss, but now we're going to see him shooting. And if they're doing this the way they have been in the past, it will be him to shoot first.
Prithviraj Yodhas sticking to the combination that has worked for them across the last 2 matches in particular. They did make one change with Sharvari Shende a couple of days ago, but Gatha Khadke had come on as a sub, and it seems like this is the top 4 that they are most likely to go with in the rest of the tournament as well. I'm sure one of the factors which will be in play will, as we look at the subs, look at that for subs, Mike Schlusser as well as Dheeraj. And Bhajan Kaur and Madhura as well. That's not a bad bench to have, is it?
That's a phenomenal bench, and I wonder if we'll see any of them out there. The Yodhas have Shendi, Kumar, Salve and Priyansh on the bench as well. That's not bad either.
Aman Saini also comes from Delhi, but he is up against the team, in a sense, which would have naturally been his home side. 28 years of age, from the Nangloi Jat area in Delhi, and a student of Deen Dayal Upadhyaya College. Here he goes. First shot of the night. Day 5, Archery Premier League 2025. Starts with a 10. Beautiful. और 15 सेकंड ही उन्होंने इस्तेमाल किया अपनी टीम के लिए.
And that first shot, so important with the wind here this evening. Abhishek, the master. Drops it into the 9. Early days, but really a couple of really quick shots there as well.
And the wind did pick up just before Abhishek's shot. That is the fickle nature of nature. And that is the fickle nature of the sport as well. Parneet, expert. जबरदस्त शुरुआत माइटी मराठास की. 20 अंक आ चुके हैं इस टीम के. Well, you know, the instrument which is playing, it's called the dhol. It is common not just to Delhi but also to Maharashtra, so it must be making the mighty Marathas and particularly their coaching staff feel right at home. Now this is Mrinal for the first time. He comes up with a 9 as well. That's a good start.
So they're going compound, recurve, the mighty Marathas, and the Yodhas are doing the same.
Matthias Grande, he was much better yesterday. Can he pick up that form again? He comes up with a 9. So significantly, it seems like target 1 is getting impacted by the wind. A lot of shots which seem to be missing their mark. नौ इस बार Alejandra Valencia के नाम. 38-27.
Well, if the team need the youngster, now is the time. We could really do with Gata getting into the 10 here. Oh, she's drifted way right. Now, I think that's wind affected. I think she aimed right and then the wind dropped off.
Absolutely. Very tricky conditions for all the archers, and it will impact this match in a huge way. But here comes Aman with his second shot. Had started with a perfect 10, gets a 9 this time. अच्छी शुरुआत फिर भी. दूसरे सेट में अगर आप देखें 12 अंकों की बढ़त फिलहाल माइटी मराठास के पास.
So here's the first difference between the teams. The recurve is shooting in the middle for the Yodhas.
Three-point difference. Parneet, who was so good yesterday. One of the unsung heroes of this mighty Marathas team, the way that she's been performing. Oh, look at that. Absolute perfection from Parneet.
Now Gata comes out, shot an 8 with her first arrow. Is she going to change her aim? Yes, she does. Chumming inside for the 9. She was also a bit conscious of the wind not blowing in her face as much. That's why it's dropped a little low.
Just imagine, 15 years of age. She was the hero of yesterday. She's got to forget all about that completely. Mrinal gets her 10. It's 9. It's 9 from Andrea.
Starting to drift away now. Not much time left on the clock, that's for sure, but Valencia gets her arrow out and into the 10. That will give her bags of confidence. She was up against the clock there, but she got the arrow out and into the middle. Abhishek Verma starting and finishing for the Yodhas. He drops into the 9.
Yeah, the first set goes the way of the mighty Marathas. 77-72 the score. And it was some good consistent performance from the youngsters as well. The newcomers, Aman Saini also digging in. And Parneet Kaur absolutely smashing it with some of her shots. बहुत अच्छी शुरुआत mighty Marathas के नाम. पहला सेट उनके नाम 2-0 से आगे माइटी मराठास। पृथ्वीराज योद्धास, उन्हें वापसी की आदत है और वही कोशिश करेंगे दूसरे सेट में। अच्छा प्रदर्शन माइटी मराठास का। कुछ बदलाव किए जरूर। अमन सैनी से आज शुरुआत की है। माइक श्लूसर जैसे बड़े खिलाड़ी को विश्राम दिया है। धीरज भी आज नहीं है, लेकिन मृणाल चौहान जैसे डेब्यूटेंट के बावजूद 77 अंकों के साथ बढ़िया शुरुआत माइटी मराठास की। एंड वी वर डिस्कसिंग दिस, weren't we, before the matches began, that we wanted to see more Indian players coming and taking up responsibility, and boy have they delivered for mighty Marathas.
Absolutely, 2 changes in the lineup, 2 debutants out there, and they're still bossing it. Abhishek Verma looking hot and ready to fight back for the Privithraaj Yodhas. They need to get in here quickly because too many 9s and 1-8, just 1-10 from Verma with his last arrow in the first set. Can he start this one off as he means to go on and set the tone for the Yodhas?
Was the first Indian compounder in men's to shoot 600 out of 600, and he started with a perfect 10 as well. दबाव डालना चाहते हैं और वही शुरुआत की है on the fellow Delhiite Aman Saini. Couple of words of advice from Parneet. Long hold, and he gets a 10 as well, but he has taken up 20 seconds.
Yeah, a lot of time. Stadium announcer, one of India's most famous archers, talking about how well balanced he was, but he needs to be quicker than that.
Andrea. How good has she been across the last couple of days, particularly yesterday, really stepping up for a team. Very long hold. She gets a 10.
Yeah, and there was a big bit of movement just before the release. The bow dipped down. She managed to pull it back up again, but, well, 81 seconds left for their shot. Matthias Grande on the line.
Close to a 10, but not close enough. And now there's just a potential for pulling away a bit for the mighty Marathas if Mrinal Chauhan can nail a 10 here. It is a 10. What a debut this is. Just 22 years of age. Had a World Cup team bronze in 2023. But he's really bringing the style today. The world number 373. Gatha gets a 9. अभी भी वीर क्या माइटी मराठास के पास मौका है थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़ने का. आलेहांद्रा 9 उन्हें मिले हैं. It's still a 2-point difference.
So now the second shots from the Yodhas recurvers. Grande starting off, drifting out wide. That actually hit the two arrows already in the target, and that pushed it down and to the right. It stays in the 9. Perhaps a little lucky there.
A big shot from Aman. Ah, pulls away in celebration. He's been taking some notes from Mike Schlusser, surely.
And there's Gabby watching on with Luna, Mike's wife, in the crowd. So Kakatiya in the 9 again.
Mighty Marathas ऐसे एक पोजीशन में खुद को भेज रहे हैं जहां से 4-0 से अगर आगे हो जाए तो बहुत मुश्किल हो जाएगा वापसी करना. Remember, it's a race to 5, so then Privithraaj Yodhas will have to win successive sets to force a tie, another tie break.
Absolutely. Oh, Becerra just outside. I do think that there's going to be a couple of measures in this set, so we might need to be a bit careful about calling that. But an 8 is going to cause problems here.
Just a 1-point difference now. A big shot coming up.
Not much time there for Abhishek Verma. He gets it into the 9. They've set a total of 74. A 10 required from Valencia to level up. I've got the Yodhas on 74.
It's gone wide. It's gone into 8. Confirmation की का इंतजार रहेगा, लेकिन फिलहाल ऐसा लग रहा है कि हो सकता है ये सेट पृथ्वीराज योद्धास के नाम जाए. They may have won this set.
Well, we have to wait for the target judges to go out there. There are 2 out there, one on the 50 metre and one on the 70 metre target. Abhishek Verma looks pretty confident. I've got the Yodhas down at 74. I think they've got this set, but we have to wait for the target judges to confirm.
लौटेंगे ब्रेक के बाद और बताएंगे कि तीसरे सेट का क्या होगा सूरत हाल. First season of the Archery Premier League, the 5th day, यानी आज के मैचेस के बाद हर टीम ने हर एक टीम के खिलाफ कम से कम एक मैच खेला होगा. तो बहुत मजेदार मुकाबले हो रहे हैं और माइटी मराठास फिलहाल जो ऑफिशियल स्कोर है उसके हिसाब से आगे है. But my co-commentator Kareem believed that when he saw those shots, he thought that Prithviraj Yodhas just nicked it, but I suppose a couple of those arrows were downgraded during the match.
It must have been, because it was 3 8s from the mighty Marathas, and I had the Yodhas taking that set by 2 points. They have, in fact, lost it by 1 and trail 4-0. Abhishek Verma will have to step up to the line, and now it's a must-win set for the Yodhas.
But how often have they done this before? They have come back from the dead a couple of times already. तो उनको आदत है वापसी करने की और वापसी करवा सकते हैं अभिषेक वर्मा. But target 1 has been a little tricky today. That could pose a threat in the next few matches as well. बढ़िया शुरुआत, 10 के साथ शुरुआत. Aman Saini also with a little tug of the arrow with his teeth, and he gets a 10. It may have eaten up a little bit of time, but well, as we've seen repeatedly, if you nail those targets, it helps.
Yeah, they find the time, don't they, through the recurvers, so they're giving the compounders a little bit more time. Becerra on the line, and she nails the X-ring.
She's got a calm demeanor, as if to say, I've got this, don't worry.
Panikka, 8 and a 9 in the last set. She's dropped a 9 here. So the Yodhas have a mini lead a quarter of the way through the match. Matias Grande from Mexico up next.
20-year-old from Mansa, Punjab, Parneet Kaur, had an under 18 world record in the 50 meter. This is on the line, so this should be a 10 from Matias Grande as well. Mrinal, how good has he been on debut? It's a 9. It's a low 9, but it's a 9 nonetheless, just about into that gold area.
Now, the 15-year-old superstar. Also dropping a little low. I wonder if the wind is still playing up there. It's just starting to blow across the middle of the range, and the rain is coming down as well. If raindrops hit the arrows in flight, they do drop low, and it looks like Alejandra Valencia was conscious of that. She's aimed high, and the rain hasn't affected the arrow.
जहाँ हल्की फुल्की बूंदाबांदी जिसी की वजह से आप देख सकते हैं कि छाते भी निकल चुके हैं. The umbrellas are out, the brollies are out there. It's a perfect English day in many respects, but that's a great shot. Matias Grande is a superstar, make no mistake about it. Here goes Aman. Oh, he nails a 10 as well. This match is definitely hotting up. It's 38-37 at the moment in favor of the Privithraaj Yodhas.
Oh, well, you could see her with the bow quando there. Kakatiya just not quite pulling that across enough, and that could spell big trouble. Panikka on the line. Can she nail this into the 10? It's a 9 with the last arrow. It's a 10 with this one.
It's interesting because the wind is definitely picking up, especially on target 1. It's not impacting target 2 as much, but these are some very difficult shots for the Yodhas.
Door opens for the mighty Marathas to do this in 3 sets now. A 10 from Mrinal puts them in control as the Secretary General of the Indian Archery Association looks on. Oh, hello, a chance here now for the Yodhas. I have them at 65-64 up, a 10 here, and they've got the points in the 3rd set. Over to you, Abhishek Verma.
And when it's Abhishek, it's always going to be dramatic. Privithraaj Yodhas come roaring back into this contest. Still 1 shot to go, but it does look like this set will go the way of the Yodhas. It's an 8 from Alejandra Valencia, and it looks like Privithraaj Yodhas are living up to their reputation. एक ख्याति प्राप्त कर चुके हैं कि मैच को टाई ब्रेकर की तरफ लेके जाते हैं और ठीक उसी अंदाज में फिर से वापसी कर चुके हैं. Will mighty Marathas consider perhaps a substitution? But they have done a very good job with their players. Might just retain faith with them for the next set. But Privithraaj Yodhas has definitely done enough to keep themselves in this contest with their first set points. Recount अभी भी चल रहा है. जजेस देखेंगे और पूरी तरह से पुष्टि करेंगे, लेकिन फिलहाल हम लेंगे एक छोटा सा ब्रेक. Privithraaj Yodhas, the comeback kings of the Archery Premier League, and they're doing it again. Or it seems like they're doing it again. Look at those dramatic shots as well, Kareem. The rain just beginning to come down and how it's impacting all these arrows.
Yeah, it's starting to fall a little bit more steadily now, so should be a little bit more easy to control for the archers. When rain starts or ends, it can be tricky because you don't know how heavy it's going to be when you release the arrow. Now it's coming down consistently and the wind is still blowing right to left across the range. We're looking down towards the shooting line of Mighty Marathas there on the right-hand side, shooting on target number 2, Arman Saini. Waiting in the wings, and the rain is coming into the commentary box as well, Deb.
Both the Delhi boys really enjoying themselves. Aman Saini as well as Abhishek Verma leading the line. But it is Delhi's Privithraaj Yodhas who will go first in this 4th set. Starts with a 10. ऐसा लग रहा है कि धीरे धीरे बारिश की आदत, हवा की आदत डाल चुके हैं Privithraaj Yodhas के खिलाड़ी.
Good pressure shot there from Abhishek Verma. But what a response there from Arman Saini. He's performing so well. He's dropped just 1 point so far in this match.
If you're in and around Delhi, don't be swayed by the rain. Come down to the Yamuna Sports Complex. Entry is absolutely free. Get in through gate number 2 and come over to the archery range, because this is some high quality archery that we are watching. Andrea Becerra drops to a 9, but these are difficult conditions.
Each arrow so important now. And that is a great response from Parneet Kaur. She has put the Mighty Marathas in control of this set. Matthias Grande. 2 10s in the last set. Can he get another one?
Yeah, massive pressure, massive pressure. He gets a 10 as well. Privithraaj Yodhas just about putting enough pressure. But here comes Alejandra Valencia.
We have to wait when the arrow is landed. We got to wait and watch. But not to only it's an 8, so therefore now comes in.
8 mile hai. It's an 8, so that's a bit of a drop. It's an 8 from Gatha as well. Things hotting up here in the rain.
Yeah, the wind has dropped off. That's why those ones have gone to the right. And here comes the substitute.
It's a 10 for himself. What a substitution this is. Dheeraj has been one of the consistent performers for this team. Matthias. 7. It's a 7. He was celebrating. He thought he had really nailed a 10.
Well, they could be in trouble now, the Yodhas. Saini. Oh, look, he's having to blow the peephole there, the peep sight. Bit of rain got in there. That took up a bit of time, but he's nailed the 10.
High pressure, but exceptional archery. He has eaten up a lot of time, though, for his team. Here comes Gatha.
And we have to see where the arrow lands. And a lovely shooting into a line, not giving a chance.
9 mile hai Gatha ko.
Have been very solid, and now they have a static change, and Dheeraj is coming in. So here comes.
It's actually 49 for the Marathas.
Oh, that's a great shot. The wind had picked up there just before Parneet Kaur stepped onto the line, but she clocked it beautifully. And now we'll have Becerra shooting the compound women's archer for the Yodhas. And she's drifted out to the 8, so the wind is blowing hard then soft, hard then soft. The archers have no idea where to aim.
It also seems to have changed directions a couple of times. It was going right to left, but it's coming towards the archers. But look at those smiles. Look at that excitement here.
Yeah, that's a great 9 from, and especially with a miss there, the clock running down for the Yodhas. They are going to be in trouble here. Dhiraj Bomadevara with a final arrow into the target. It's more than enough for the Marathas to take victory.
It's a massive victory because they've not just won this set, but they've also absolutely demolished the Privithraaj Yodhas. Perhaps that time factor counting against the Privithraaj Yodhas, who were looking good halfway through that set. लेकिन Mighty Marathas ने बेहतरीन वापसी की. And what a debut for Aman Saini. Mike Schlusser will be quite pleased with his replacement, the way that Aman Saini has performed today.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant performance from him, but the man of the Marathas for me is Dhiraj Bomadevara. He's come in and shot 2 10s at 70 metres from being cold. A superb performance from Dhiraj Bomadevara.
They don't call him the clutch player for nothing, because he has really been quite superb. They're just setting themselves up for the celebration. Just wondering which camera to go to. The Mighty Marathas. There seems to be consensus now. Yes, guys, go ahead. Give us the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj celebration. The swords out. And the swords have definitely been drawn at the Amuna Sports Complex. Massive victory in this third set. 77-61. And it must be said that the wind and the rain played a factor on target one in particular. Privithraaj Yodhas did very well to come back into the match. The तीसरा सेट जो जीता था 75 और 72 से, वहाँ पे ऐसा लगा था कि शायद वापसी कर सकते हैं पृथ्वीराज योद्धास, लेकिन जैसे बारिश बढ़ी, हवा भी बढ़ी और उससे काफ़ी मुश्किलें पैदा हुई टारगेट वन पर खड़े पृथ्वीराज योद्धास के आर्चर्स के लिए. Mighty Marathas seizing the opportunity and making the most of it. Privithraaj Yodhas and their winning streak of 2 matches comes to an end, but at least they have had a start in the first half of the tournament. 6-2 in the end. And remember, set difference also comes in as a potential tiebreaker once teams are tied on the same number of points. और हमने देखा है कि ऐसी टीमें हैं जो 4-4 अंकों पर फिनिश कर रही हैं. तो उस लिहाज से एक बहुत बड़ी जीत यहाँ पे माइटी मराठास के लिए. Lots of youngsters in the crowd, some potential archers, some potential archery champions of tomorrow. I'm sure they'll be made aware that the LA Games in 3 years' time will also have compound archery. And their spirits are quite exceptional because it's raining quite heavy and steady. But they're there in numbers and they're there to support the archers and look forward to the kind of action that we have been blessed with across the first 5 days of the Archery Premier League 2025. Historic occasion, and that always calls for history from some of the players as well. First time that we saw rain make an appearance, but it didn't make a difference to Dhiraj Bomadevara, the man who nearly won alongside Ankita Bhagat a historic Olympic medal at the last Games.
Yeah, absolutely fabulous performance as the rain comes down. The monsoon season extended here in Delhi. It was a deluge of 10s from the Mighty Marathas in set number 4.
चलिए चलते हैं सुरभि वैद के पास. She's got a couple of special players with her.
It's raining here, but nothing dampens the spirit of this league. वैसे जीत की बारिश तो माइटी मराठास के लिए भी हो रही है. लगातार तीसरा मैच जीत चुके हो आप लोग. 2025 आपके लिए काफी अच्छा साल रहा है परनीत, और उसी फॉर्म को आपने यहाँ भी बरकरार रखा है.
हाँ जी, ये इस साल बहुत अच्छा रहा मेरे लिए और बहुत इम्प्रूवमेंट भी हुई. और अभी मेरा यही एम था कि मैं यहाँ पे भी जैसा मैंने बाहर चलाया वैसे यहाँ पे चलाऊँ और यहाँ से हम जीत के जाएं.
बिल्कुल जिस तरह से खेल रहे हो ऐसा ही लग रहा है, क्योंकि इस समय तो माइटी मराठास बिल्कुल अनस्टॉपेबल हो गए हैं. और अमन, आपके लिए तो क्या यादगार डेब्यू रहा है इस लीग का.
बिल्कुल, एक तो मैं दिल्ली का हूँ और अपनी होम स्टेट में खेलने का मज़ा ही अलग है क्राउड के सामने, और ये बारिश, इसके साथ मेरा अलग ही रिश्ता है. हमारे देश को हमारी टीम ने मेडल इस बारिश की वजह से ही दिया है मुझे लगता है. तो आज भी माइटी मराठास के लिए बारिश बहुत लकी रही है.
आप पहले दिल्ली के बंदे होगे जो माइटी मुंबई की भी तारीफ कर रहे हो.
मुंबई मेरा वर्किंग प्लेस है.
चलिए, आप दोनों प्लेसेस को खुश रख रहे हैं और मैंने देखा आप काफी एंजॉय भी कर रहे थे. जिस तरह का क्राउड यहाँ आया हुआ है, बारिश हो रही है लेकिन सबके सब बैठे हुए हैं आपका मैचेस देखने के लिए, और वो भी उतना ही एंजॉय कर रहे हैं. आप लोगों के लिए ये एटमॉस्फेयर कितना हेल्पिंग है?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि आर्चरी अभी इतना ऊपर जा रही है, इसकी लीग भी है और इतने लोग देखने आ रहे हैं, और ऐसे ही ये लीग सक्सेसफुल रहे और आर्चरी का और भी फेमस हो इंडिया में, और भी जैसे यंगस्टर्स हैं वो भी आए खेलने, तो मुझे लगता है ये बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है और ऐसे ही चलता रहे तो अच्छा रहेगा।
बिल्कुल ऐसे ही चलती रहे जिस तरह से आपकी परफॉर्मेंस भी चल रही है। माइटी मराठास की 6 पॉइंट्स आप लोगों ने अपने नाम कर लिए हैं। वो जो पॉइंट्स टेबल है उसमें सेकंड स्पॉट को एक तरह से सील कर लिया गया है। आज माइक नहीं थे, धीरज बाद में आए, लेकिन ऐसा लगा नहीं कि किसी की कमी महसूस हुई है। हर कोई आके परफॉर्म करता है, जैसे कि आप खुद।
नहीं, मैंने जैसे पहले दिन भी बोला था कि मैं यहाँ आर्चरी एंजॉय करने आया हूँ और मैं अपने लास्ट एरो तक इस लीग में आर्चरी को एंजॉय करूँगा।
और हम आपकी आर्चरी एंजॉय कर रहे हैं इस समय, लेकिन फिलहाल के लिए समय एक छोटे से ब्रेक का।
Well, another great win from the mighty Marathas. Arman Saini doing so well despite having to blow rain from his peep sight. The mighty Marathas with a deluge of 10s in the fourth set. Dheeraj Bommadevara coming on, nailing 2 himself to take them over the line for their 4th win on the 5th night here of the APL. Tremendous performance under real pressure and in very tricky conditions. First match of 3 done then, Marathas taking it 6-2 over the Privithraaj Yodhas. Next up, it's the Chola Chiefs up against the Kakatiya Knights. What a thriller we have in store. Let's go down to Deb on the shooting line for the coin toss.
मैच नंबर 14 ऑफ द आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग 2025। हम तैयार हैं टॉस के लिए और ये मुकाबला है चोला चीफ्स और उनके सामने है काकतिया नाइट्स, और दोनों टीमों के कप्तान एक तरफ पुलकित काजला और दूसरी तरफ अवनीत कौर। टेल्स कॉल किया है, टेल्स ही आया है।
Shooting. We will choose target number 1.
So target number 1 for the Kakatiya Knights, but winning the toss and shooting first will be the Chola Chiefs.
So the crowd staying undercover as best they can. The Kakatiya Knights coming out first. They're shooting on target number 1, shooting second, looking for their first win here at the inaugural Archery Premier League, led out by the Terminator, Nico Wiener from Austria. The only Austrian in the lineup. He's there with the other overseas player, Alea Canales, a Spaniard. Now come the Chola Chiefs. 2 wins from 4 so far at the APL. Brady Ellison out front with nearly Marita pass, but Rishabh Yadav has been the star player in the team on the compound side, and we're likely to see him shoot first. Can the Kakatiya Knights get their first win at the 2025 APL? Here they are for the lineup, and here is Deb back in the commentary box.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया जी हाँ उम्दा आर्चर्स दोनों ही टीम्स में ब्रेडी एलिसन rather just jumping up and down just to make sure that he knows where the footing is likely to be, particularly for the recurve archers of his team. Nico Veena, Jyoti Sureka as well, Rohit Kumar, Elia Canales brought back into the starting lineup, and that has helped the team no doubt. और Chola Chiefs के लिए एक बार फिर से ऋषभ यादव, बहुत उम्दा उनका परफॉर्मेंस रहा है, and Mary Marita pass and Brady Ellison, but there's been a change. Anshika Kumari gets a start today in place of Deepika Kumari, who seemed to be just regaining a little bit of form in recent times, but nonetheless it's always worthwhile to try out your younger Indian players, especially midway through the tournament when there's a scope for giving them a chance. Just a confirmation of those in play for the Knights. Canales restored to her starting position, as is Nico Veena. It is a strong team from the Kakatiya Knights. They are desperate for a first victory. Rohit Kumar and recurve. And for the other side, of course, in subs we have Jignas, we have Avneet, and Chola Chiefs have Rishabh, they have Paas, they have Ellison, and they have Anshika.
Yeah, good opportunity for Anshika Kumari here. She has a chance here. Deepika not been forming up to her Olympic standards just yet, so why not mix it up for the Chola Chiefs? 2 wins from 2. Kaja, Tikika, Rai and Kumari sitting on the bench for the Chiefs.
And it's interesting, Brady looking like he could be going first. What a change that would be. We have seen only compounders begin for most teams, but it does look like recurve, and the Arizona Cowboy is stepping up first.
Yeah, absolutely. Completely called that on the money. The first recurver to start a match here at the 2025 APL. Brady Ellison, the world #1, and he pops it into the 9 by the looks of things. Bang on 15 seconds. It's marked for a 9 measure. That's what the asterisk is for, because it's close to the 8 ring.
Jyoti gets a 10. Ideal start for the Kakatiya Knights. Anshika, just 23 years of age, gets a 9, gets a 9. Has the wind direction changed once again?
It gave us a chance there also to confirm that Brady Ellison's 9 is a 9, and it's confirmed on our scoreboard. Here's the Terminator, Nico Veena.
And we will see the value now of the Chola Chiefs and their change strategy, because Rishabh, who has been quite faultless in most of the games, is stepping up for his first shot. It could turn out to be a masterstroke. Chola Chiefs might just double up their next 2 shots. Oh, it's just about a 9. It's an 8 cutting the 9, so should be given as a 9. Canales on target. Superb. What a start from the Kakatiya Knights, the team in desperate need of a victory. The Estonian Marita pass. First 10 of the night for the Chola Chiefs. Up to 36 now. .37 as a matter of fact, because one of those was marked as a 9. Rohit keeps his team in the ascendancy.
Yeah, a couple of points lead here for the Knights. They'll be delighted with that. Rishabh going in the middle with the compounding arrows here for the Chola Chiefs.
ये आसान कंडीशंस बिल्कुल नहीं है, बारिश चल रही है, ढोल बज रहे हैं, फैंस काफी शोर मचा रहे हैं, उसके बीच में अपने एकाग्रता को बनाए रखना बहुत बहुत काबिले तारीफ काम. Jyoti drops down to 9. Leaves a sliver of an opportunity, just 1 point now.
Yeah, absolutely. Change around at 1 point. Here is the Ice Queen. Long hold. And I think that's a 9. Called 10 in venue, but I think that's a 9.
Nico. It's a long draw. And he gets a 9. 2 shots left. Little less time left for the Chiefs, which is why this is a critical shot coming from Anshika.
Well, into the 9 as well. That's her second one. So they're going with reverse order, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then reversing the order, the Chola Chiefs. They're trying something a bit different. Canales, dropping into the 8. Oh, the Kakatiya Knights are potentially giving away this first set here.
It's a shoot-off, direct shoot-off between Brady Ellison and Rohit Kumar. The recover. It's a 10. What a time to pull off a 10.
Putting Brady last could be a masterstroke. First and last, leading the line. He's taking control of the Chola Chiefs. Rohit needs a 10. Well,
8 मिले हैं और इसी वजह से 2 अंकों से जीती है यहाँ पे. बहुत बढ़िया performance Chola Chiefs का at a critical time. The change strategy working out very well. And this could be quite pivotal in this entire match. Kakatiya Knights still searching for their first victory. Started well, but couldn't quite finish off that well. It was a different strategy from both teams, in fact. Kakatiya Knights perhaps not able to finish off as well as they began. And that's where the strategy of having Brady Ellison at the start and the finish is working out well. The senior player leading from the front and ending up winning this set for his team. In fact, it's been given as a tight set. So there have been some markdown arrows. Whoa, this is unbelievable. 1-1 की बराबरी. हमें लग रहा था कि Chola Chiefs 2 अंकों से जीते हैं. But it's quite clear that one of them was actually down marked for the Chola Chiefs, and possibly one of the arrows for the Kakatiya Knights was marked up. This is exceptional work from both teams. Kakatiya Knights desperately looking for a victory, and they've gotten off with a tight set to begin things off in this match. Match 14 of the Archery Premier League 2025. Chola Chiefs against the winless Kakatiya Knights. We thought the Chiefs had it, but they didn't. The Knights were able to sneak in a tied set. Big smiles on the face, particularly of Anshika Kumari, on debut today for the Chola Chiefs. Brady Ellison, the recover, is going first from the look of things.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, the experiment hasn't failed for the Chola Chiefs. They've shared the points in the first set, going with the recurvers first. The first team to do that at the APL. And you can see the wind has picked up, and that is why Ellison moved around just before the arrow went out. And that's what he's communicating there to Anshika. That was me, not where I was aiming.
Yeah, and look at the jerseys of the players. It'll also give you an idea that it's also changing direction all the time. Considering that, that's an exceptional shot from Jyoti. And she also indicates that the wind is forcing a little bit of course correction. उसके बावजूद एक अंक की बढ़त यहाँ पे काकतिया नाइट्स के लिए.
Listen, look, watch Brady Ellison behind her, talking her through the shot. And it's gone left, so the correction was done left to right, but she's hit the arrow low, and that's perhaps because the wind has just increased a little bit into their faces.
As if the target itself wasn't challenging enough. The weather gods are not being favorable, but this is fantastic from Nico.
It's just what the Kakatiya Knights need here. They need the door to open for them. But here comes the man who's been shooting absolutely out of the top drawer, Rishabh Yadav.
Oh, and he does. He gets a 10. These are not easy conditions, especially to find those 10s. And that's happened there with a couple of 8s, following up with a 10. Now putting pressure on Elia Canales. Oh, very close to a 10. Goes high 9.
She's happy with that though, because it was an 8 with the last arrow and she's battling with the conditions. Here is Mary Marita. She looks really composed tonight.
And why wouldn't she? Exceptional work. The 23-year-old world number 5. Here comes Rohit now.
Well, a big wobble there from Rohit just before the release. Perhaps he held on a little too long, but it does mean a 1-point lead at the halfway stage for the Kakatiya Knights. Can they hold on? Rishabh Yadav, second rotation begins for the Chola Chiefs, and it's straight into the 10 ring. That compound group is very, very tight.
I tell you, those individual awards on a night like tonight will have that much more meaning, because these are such challenging conditions with the rain, with the wind, changing direction all the time. No ank. So it's pretty much a tied set at the moment. It's 46-46. Big shots coming up. Pass. She files a 10 as well. This is high quality, exceptional archery from both the Chola Chiefs and the Kakatiya Knights. Who's going to bet against another tight set?
Longish hole, but worth the wait for Nico Vina. 56-56. This is going to come down for me to how Anshika Kumari shoots here. They haven't got much time either.
Constant advice from Ellison. It's gone into the 7s, or possibly just touched the 8. It might be revisited, but for the moment it's left an opportunity for Elia Canales and Rohit Kumar as well. 10 from Elia Canales.
It was coming. It was coming. She could feel it. Her confidence has risen here. Brady Ellison can only put down pressure here with a 10. The time was running low, and that's another 7. So the set is theirs with anything in the target, basically, inside the red, and Rohit has put the Knights in the lead. And a 9 is more than enough. The Kakatiya Knights leading now for the first time.
And they need this victory. They need this lead. They need this confidence. And they're going to take that into the third set. Rohit with a clutch shot, getting a 9. And that's why getting those high fives from his coach Rahul Banerjee. And Chola Chiefs will now need to come back themselves. Were on the verge of clinching the first set. But after that, they have been held back by a superb fight back from the likes of Elia Canales and Rohit Kumar as well. Confirmation of the second set, which has gone the way of the Kakatiya Knights. And as a result, it is at 3-1 in terms of set points after 2 sets in this match. Match number 14 of the Archery Premier League. Dramatic visuals. In fact, when Rohit went for that shot, you can notice that the yellow flag had actually fallen off because of the wind. So he had lesser of a visual indication when he released the arrow, considering that 9 is a fantastic shot and he only needed a 4 to settle that in his favor. लेंगे एक छोटा सा ब्रेक, लौटेंगे अगले सेट के साथ इस बेहतरीन मुकाबले में। Big change. Brady Ellison has been replaced और सब्स्टिट्यूट के तौर पर आए हैं तरुणदीप राय, 41 वर्षीय खिलाड़ी, पद्मश्री अवार्डी भी हैं, 4 बार ओलंपिक्स का हिस्सा रह चुके हैं. And a measure of how old he is, when he started with his international career, his teammates Anshika and Rishabh were both 1 year old.
Experience on the line. Not entirely sure how happy Brady Ellison was with that substitution.
Yeah, and a difficult situation to step in for Tarundeep as well.
Yeah, shooting first, absolutely. You look at the figures and you go, well, Brady shot 2 8s and a 7. Those 2 7s are the second arrows were under time pressure.
Jyoti steps up first and she fires a 10.
She didn't look happy with that. Perfectionist, these archers.
They are simply sensational athletes. I was telling you earlier about speaking to a friend of mine who works in another sport, whose first response was, how are these archers nailing these targets?
Yeah, this is simple in concept, hit the 10. But it's much, much more tricky than that. So many factors. Nikovina on the line.
Just to tell you the context, Kakatiya Knights winless, but they win this set, they win this match. It's a race to 5. That's why there's a lot riding on this shot from Rishabh.
Needs the 10s, absolutely, after the 2 8s from the recurvers. Canales on form now. She knows where the middle of the target is. She's got used to the conditions. She puts it into the 9. It's good enough for now.
Taking a lead. So the recurve archers really doing very well for this Kakatiya.
35. Or rather 38 in favor of one team. Oh, that's a 10 as well. 2 10s from the 2 compound archers. And that's helping them.
They could do with another row hit special here. Oh, it's gone high. Canales knew that. She could see from behind. That was not great. The wind was, well, it actually died right off then.
It's left the window open. Can Chola Chiefs turn it into a big, sizable door? Ah, it's a 10. Rishabh isn't missing any today. He has been on fire right from the start and more than made up for these challenging conditions and the mini struggle that we saw Brady Ellison have. Jyoti शुरुआत की थी 10 से, इस बार 9 मिले हैं. A 10 in fact.
Compound archers not giving any chance. It's only the recurve archers who have taken the lead here. From Kakatiya. Very technical shot.
This looks like it's going down to the wire, isn't it? Oh, what a shot from Maritha pass. Very Maritha.
The Chola Chiefs compounders have been exceptional. They've just dropped 2 points between them in 3 sets. Just 1 point dropped by Nico Wiener, the Austrian, on the line again. And he's happy with that into the X ring. The Kakatiya Knights still have a 1 point advantage.
Quite a nickname he's been given as well. He's now called the Terminator, and he has terminated that last shot of his. Big shot for Anshika. Gets it in, on target. Pressure now on Elia Canales.
An 8 with her last one. The conditions are about the same as they were when she shot her 8. Has she improved it? Yes, she has. It's a 9. A little high and right still. Down to the final arrow. And I've got them all square. That's 9 asterisk. Marked up. Pandit Rai hitting a 9. Now for me, a 10 will do this for the Knights. We've got it down as a provisional 65, but we have got a measure here. Rohit.
Massive shot, but he's taken it to 8. थोड़ी सी निराशा वहां पे काकतिया नाइट्स के लिए. एक अच्छी वापसी. That last shot from Tarundeep Rai, how critical did that prove to be? Because he needed to nail something in the golden region, and he exactly did that at that point of time. So while some of the scores will be checked, but it looks like a 1 point victory for the Chola Chiefs because of that last failed shot from Rohit. But such is the nature of this sport. There's massive pressure. And we'll just correct this. Kakatiya Knights finishing with 74, but more importantly, another 2 points for Chola Chiefs. We are on to 3-3, so the next set will decide the course of the match. And if it turns out to be a tie, then we'll have yet another tie break in this exciting Archery Premier League 2025. ब्रेक के दौरान ब्रेडी एलिसन आए थे और सब खिलाड़ियों से थोड़ा सा फीडबैक लेके गए, कुछ बताया, passing on some of his golden advice.
Absolutely, and you see him in between the sets here. This was happening while we were on the break. He is there still leading the team. I'm not sure how happy he was to be subbed off, but he's changed the mindset and he's gone, right, I'm going to lead the team from behind. Brady Ellison, the superstar. He'd prefer a win over than shooting himself, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Look at those riches, because you have Brady Ellison, you have Deepika Kumari, and Deepika Kumari has just let out an absolute primal scream to egg on her teammate Tarundeep Rai. Had a 9 to finish that set. It's a long draw. Gets a 9 yet again.
It's okay in these conditions, a 9 for the recurvers. Nico Wiener there, coaching Jyoti through the shot.
And you can see
teams have bonded. Look how much it means to the subs sitting undercover. To be fair, the rain stopped falling here.
Yes, the rain has subsided, but the wind is still playing a factor.
Good group there for the recurvers. Shooting close together, they can work together now to move that group up and to the right and into the center.
This is a massive set, particularly for the Kakatiya Knights. Win this and you get your first points of the campaign. Ah, what a shot! The Terminator stepping up yet again. Nico Veena. 28 years of age, but one of the top players in the world. Oh, a rare mistake from Rishabh. He has been very good, but the wind has picked up a little bit on the compound side on target 2. Very difficult to predict. 9, that's good at the moment.
Yeah, like I say, a 9 for the recurvers is not bad. And Mary getting a bit of tissue stuck in her bow there. That wouldn't have helped things. Or was she just cleaning that magnifier? Perhaps she was. And she does a great job there under huge amounts of pressure. I think what she did there was she cleaned the magnifier, tried to pull the tissue out, and it got stuck.
Rohit has been a little hot and cold today. Is he hot with this shot? It's good enough. It is 9. बराबरी का स्कोर 37-37 फिलहाल दोनों टीम्स के पक्ष में. Rishabh will want to make up for that previous one. Words of advice from Pass. Gets it on the golden ring. Jyoti with a 10 as well. This set might also be just heading down to the wire.
Pass just dropped 1 point so far, and she's dropped another one there. Does this open the door for the Kakatiya Knights and their first victory? Look how the Pika looks really concerned.
Big shot from the big man. Kakatiya Knights with a 1 point lead. Critical one nailed there by Nico.
And it's coming down to those recurvers again. In this set, no one has shot a 10 yet. And Shika on the line. Oh, she gets the first one! And that is first strike for the Chola Chiefs. The pressure is on now. Elia Canales on the line. And it's a quick shot. And she gets it into the 10 as well. So it's down to the recurve men.
Absolutely. Tarundeep and Rohit with the shoot-off virtual. Chola Chiefs must try and get a 10. It's 9 though.
This is huge. Rohit for the first win for the Kakatiya Knights at the 2025 APL. He needs a 10.
It is a 10! What a shot that is! Kakatiya Knights ने रचा है इतिहास, जीत गए अपना पहला मुकाबला. And look what it means to them. Oh, Jignas has almost been picked up into his lap by Nico. The big man is enjoying himself. It's a big moment for the Kakatiya Knights. If you had a wish list for day 5, this would have been top of the lot. That the Kakatiya Knights had to break their duck, and it does look like they have. They are recounting some of the arrows, but it does look like they have clinched this 4th and final set by the barest of margins. Outstanding archery from both teams. Chola Chiefs gave it their all. Their compounders gave it their all as well. But in the end, it is those recurve archers who come to the party and pull this off for the Kakatiya Knights. बहुत ही बढ़िया मुकाबला, ढोल बज रहे हैं, नगाड़े बज रहे हैं, और वो इसी वजह से कि बहुत अच्छे पैमाने पर हमें आर्चरी देखने को मिल रही है. और उसके बाद सौहार्द दोनों टीम्स के बीच, दोस्ताना अंदाज, चैंपियन खिलाड़ी दोनों तरफ, विदेशी खिलाड़ी जो चैंपियंस रह चुके हैं, वर्ल्ड चैंपियंस, ओलंपिक चैंपियंस, but they are all blending as one in this massive festival of sport, of archery and of friendship. What a terrific finish. Rohit under pressure. The buzzer just about going as he was releasing that arrow. And to nail that shot was incredible.
Absolutely huge pressure on Rohit, but it's as though it's a shot down at the club on a Saturday afternoon. Nico Vina delighted, the first win for the Kakatiya Knights. Absolutely fantastic. They shared the first set. The Kakatiya Knights edged ahead in the second, only for the Chiefs to come back. But in the end, 77 is a great score for the Kakatiya Knights for a 5-3 win.
And absolutely nothing in it across the sets. Perhaps Kakatiya Knights, that second set, that big win, just giving them a lot of confidence to take this match forward after a shared first set where it looked like Chola Chiefs might have a little bit of an advantage. Really has been an incredible game, and full credit to everybody behind it. The Secretary General of the Archery Association of India, Sri Virendra Sachdeva, as well as the President of the Archery Premier League, Anil Kamineni. Let's head down to Surbhi Vaid, who's got the heroes of the day for the Kakatiya Knights.
Kakatiya Knights ने फाइनली इस सीजन में अपना पहला मैच जीत लिया है और मेरे साथ है इस टीम के दो हीरोज निको एंड रोहित. रोहित, वो फाइनल शॉट, विनिंग शॉट, कितना प्रेशर था क्योंकि विनिंग शॉट एकदम परफेक्ट लगा है.
मैम वो विनिंग शॉट ऐसा था कि बस टीम को जरूरत थी जीतने के लिए और मैंने यही सोच रहा था कि बस 10 ही मारना और कुछ नहीं, बस टीम को जिताना है आज.
और जो सोचा वही किया. निको, हाउ प्राउड are you of Rohit?
I was doing super nice job. Our request was like putting it all together today, and I'm super proud of all the team. Like we was doing a super nice job, and we was like really good team. And it doesn't matter who was shooting the 10. We was a team, and that's important. Like the team.
And you yourself were stunning today. The way you were playing, it didn't feel like that the conditions were bothering you at all. But how challenging was it?
It was a little bit challenging with the wind, but at the end you need to make your shots and like not think about it. Like.
रोहित, अभी निको ने आपकी तारीफ की. कितना फायदा होता है जब टीम में ऐसे खिलाड़ी हो? निको है, इलिया है, कितना फायदेमंद होता है उनका साथ?
फायदेमंद तो ये कि जिनके साथ पोडियम शेयर करना, मैच खेलने के साथ थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंट लगता है कि हाँ हम भी आगे कर सकते हैं कुछ.
चलिए इसी तरह से बढ़ते रहिए. पहली जीत तो मिल गई है, अब इसके बाद भी जीत मिलती रहे. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द नेक्स्ट मैचेस. Congratulations for this one and go and enjoy your victory. Well, that's it from your time for a short break.
Well, look who we have here. Manoj Tiwari, man in the middle, speaking to Virendra Sachdeva ji. Politician as well as a film star and a singer. And I'm sure he's going to enjoy what's left of today.
Yeah, bringing out the big names, the Archery Premier League. It's a huge, huge competition. We're getting to the halfway stage after this next match where we'll see the Chero Archers take on the unbeaten Rajputana Royals. This is a huge, huge matchup here. The Chero Archers have taken one victory from 4. It's 4 from 4 for the Royals. Well, now time to go down to Deb and the toss.
इस मंडे का तीसरा महामुकाबला और टॉस के लिए तैयार है दोनों टीमों के कप्तान। एक तरफ चेरो आर्चर्स के साहिल जादव और वहीं अनबीटन राजपूताना रॉयल्स के ओजस देवतले। कॉल करेंगे साहिल। टेल्स कॉल किया है, टेल्स ही आया है।
विल शूट फर्स्ट।
और आपका टारगेट?
हमारा टारगेट फर्स्ट रहेगा।
तो चलिए, राजपूताना रॉयल्स ऑन द फर्स्ट टारगेट एंड इट विल बी द चेरो आर्चर्स हु विल शूट फर्स्ट इन दिस मैच। हट जाइए प्लीज सामने से, प्लीज। जी हां, बड़े मुकाबले की पूरी उम्मीद। And it's a significant one because Rajputana Royals have been on a roll, and that's why their head coach Jeevan Jot Singh is dancing his way. I'm sure not just in the confines of his team, but also on the field. And look at that, Ojas Devtale. How much has he enjoyed himself? And in fact, their two compounders have been exceptional. Right behind him, Prathamesh Fuge. Ella Gibson is also enjoying herself right at the back.
Matthias Fullerton out for the Chero Archers, and this is a big one for them. They really could do with a win, but they're up against the undefeated Rajputana Royals, and all the stars here are looking on as we go down for the lineups.
Yeah, it's a good solid team, isn't it? We can see one change. Swati Dudwal seems to be in the starting lineup. So Ella Gibson not starting for the Rajputana Royals. Rahul also getting his first start. And Prithika Pradeep has been so exceptional for her team. Katerina Bauer, I think there would be riots if she didn't start. She's been so popular here in East Delhi.
She's got her own fan club. Hashtag see you tomorrow, apparently. Look it up.
जी हाँ, पुष्टि कर देते हैं स्टार्टिंग 4 का, और दोनों ही टीम्स के लिए आपको बता देंगे कि राजपूताना रॉयल्स के लिए शुरुआत कर रहे हैं अंकिता भगत, साथ मेते गाजोस, प्रथमेश फूगे, और कंपाउंड वुमेन में स्वाति दुधवाल भी शुरुआत करेंगी। दिस ऑफ कोर्स फॉर द राजपूताना रॉयल्स। इन subs they have Basanti Mahato, Matthias Fullerton. This is Chero Archers in fact, with Prithika Pradeep, Matthias Fullerton, Rahul and Katerina Bauer. And their subs, Sahil Jadhav, Madala Hamsani, Atanu Das and Kumkum Mohod. There is probably that scope now, middle of the tournament, both teams having won a lot of matches, little bit of experimentation, some of the younger players getting chances.
Absolutely, but Matthias Fullerton's been a stalwart. The Viking will shoot first, and he's hungry for more best compound male of the day prizes as well. He'll need to get an 80 because Nico Vina shot a 79 in the last match.
Fullerton. Long draw, but perfect result. It must be said that now the wind has subsided, so it should be slightly better conditions. What about this man, Prathamesh? The man from Satara. Outstanding, starts with a 9. Little bit of pressure.
Well, a 9 there.
First shot for Swati, the 30-year-old. Little bit of breeze picking up. You can see it in her hair. And she still fires a 9.
I don't think so. Matthias and Jessica are going to give a chance to them.
Now another of the Indian youngsters. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's Prithika, isn't she? She is so consistent for her team. Little bit of pressure on Ankita.
Oh, that's gone way wide. Now the Rajputana Royals in a spot of bother here.
Best woman recover 2 days in a row, but starts with a 7. That's disappointing by Ankita's standards.
Now the pocket rocket. Out to the 9. They're both going right, the recurvers. Now the Tokyo 2020 Olympic champion. Can he steady the ship for the Royals? Oh, he's gone out to the right. And the communication between the teams just not working out.
Is it just possible here that the wind has now picked up on target 1 yet again, and it's causing a few problems? That's where the Rajputana Royals are. It's an 8 from Pritika. It's a rare mistake from her as well. And it has left a window of opportunity now for the Rajputana Royals.
Beautiful shot from Privithraaj. Gets the high five from the coach. And the mighty Marathas looking on here. They are cheering on the Chero archers.
Katerina goes a little high. Now there's an opportunity, big opportunity to just pull that closer. Swati.
A good shot, but misses the building into a 9. So 38 by the compound, Archer also possible 40. And Archer will not give a chance.
Just the 110 thus far for the Royals. It's been a slightly sluggish start for them. Oh, that's cut the line. That's going to be a 10.
Clip the line.
And now there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see the teams now alternating between their compounders and recurvers. This is something new as well that we haven't seen. Oh, out into the 8 again. Ella Gibson looking on, wondering if she's going to get the call up for the second set.
Rahul comes in and he gets a 10er for him. Chero archers have begun and finished fabulously with a 10 and a 10. It's a 9, but that's a comfortable victory in the first set for the Chero archers.
Absolutely, absolutely. A 5-point lead. Really tricky start for the Rajputana Royals. They are feeling the pressure here, and I wonder if they're going to make an early change.
But the smiles are still pretty much available and pretty much aplenty in that Rajputana Royal side. But there's a little bit of action on the Chero archers bench as well, who are quite pleased with the outcome of that first set. Mathias Fullerton, not at his best as he has often been, but as you mentioned as well, Kareem, a lot of new combinations being tried, some of the teams experimenting, some younger players getting a debut, Rahul and Swati being visible for the first time. And difficult conditions yet again, just to emphasize, because the wind has been picking up even though the rain has subsided after the first match. We'll come back after a short break with the second set. But before that, just confirming that set score 74-69. तो 2 सेट पॉइंट आए हैं चेरो आर्चर्स के नाम और राजपूताना रॉयल्स के 0। लौटेंगे दूसरे सेट के साथ जल्दी। a young lineup from both teams. Ella Gibson smiling at the backdrop, but she has been benched today. And the experienced Swati Dudwal is making her APL debut today. There is some pressure, but Prathamesh Fuge knows that he doesn't bother too much about pressure.
Yeah, well, now we have to see how the Royals perform when they're chasing it. They've never had to do that so far. Prathamesh on the line.
Yeah, starts with a 10. Between the two of them, Prathamesh Fuge and Ojas Devtale have been so good, and they're reveling in each other's success. Now Fullerton. 10 on 10 from Fullerton. What a start to the second set. Swati, long draw, but perfect shot. A 10 for her as well. The two compounders have begun exceptionally for the team, which is the only one which is unbeaten as yet in the Archery Premier League.
So this is interesting from the Chero Archers. We saw this in the first set, going with their male compounder first and then their male recurver second. It's working out very well at the moment.
Very interesting combination. Ankita started poorly in the first set, but starts with a 10 here. Some of the other teams looking on, the Kakatiya Knights, I tell you, they will be very pleased that they've got their first victory. Are we looking at potentially Royals facing their first defeat?
It's looking that way at the moment. They're on for a perfect rotation, the Chero Archers. Here's the Turkish delight.
I love that. Mete close to a 10, but just about 9. That means that the Royals haven't had a perfect rotation, but here's a chance for the pocket rocket.
See the string at the end of the long rod at the front there, just showing Katerina the way, and it showed her the way beautifully. A perfect first rotation from the Chero Archers. The pressure is on the Rajputana Royals and Prathamesh.
Had begun with a 10, he finishes with a 10 as well for this set. Gets high fives from the support staff. Pritika has been a model of consistency for a team. Oh, that's close, but it's a 9.
Saw the big jump up and down there from Pritika just before she released the arrow. That's why it went low. Great stuff. That is a really good shot from Swati. That's 2 10s from her in this set.
World Youth Team Bronze in 2013. That kind of pedigree. An Asian Team Silver as well. Oh, a 10 from Katerina Bauer as well. This is going right down to the wire yet again. It's all down to Ankita and Mete Gazoz. Can they pull Royals back into this contest? Yes, she can. She gets a 10 as well. This is near perfect archery from both teams. So the men about to finish off, and that's another 10er as well. In fact, it is a 10. It is 69 apiece. Mete needs a 10. He gets an 8. Little bit of pressure showing. 9 to win this.
Yeah, against the clock there, Mete Gazoz. He's pulled that one up. It's gone way low. Has that gone into the 7? Has it gone into the 7? We have to wait and see. That could be a win for the Rajputana Royals. I think they may have snuck this one.
Indeed, they have. It looks like a 77-74 scoreline. They will look at those arrows, but there's not much of a chance of that coming right back. It's a 6, in fact, from Rahul. Bit of pressure against the clock as well. There it is on the blue band. That is why it has been marked as a 6. Wasn't able to cut the line of that red zone.
Yeah, the graphic was just covering it. The angle of the arrow made it look like it might be a 6. Started, we called it a 7, but it was definitely a 6. And now the Rajputana Royals have shown what they can do from behind.
Back on level terms, and this is something that we have seen Rajputana Royals do repeatedly. There is a quality about this team and their celebrations, of course. Well coached, not just in archery by Jeevan Jot Singh, but also in their bhangra skills. That's something we have to teach you as well, Kareem.
Absolutely. I've been watching a little bit on TV here. I can't say I'm that good, but I'm not prepared to go out in public right now. But look at this, the Rajputana Royals coming from behind, showing that they've got some grit here. And the Chero archers dropping a 6 in their last set. Jumping Jack Flash, you called him last night, Deb, and he's right there going for it.
Yes, we had a bit of a debate. I thought we agreed on Jumping Jack. So, yeah, Flash is also good because he does shoot in a flash, which is picture of concentration. Fullerton, close, but not enough. He's used to nailing those 10s. He has got a 9 this time. Prathamesh.
Phuke has been doing very well for the country. They won the World Championship and now gets ready for the shot.
Oh, that's just cut the 9 line there. And the thing here is the wind has just started to pick up again. It's heading at the archers, but we're here on a cricket ground, and that makes us see lots of eddies as well, lots of swirling wind. And that is why we're seeing these arrows flying all over the shop at the moment. That, for me, is an 8.
Yeah, been confirmed at the moment as an 8, so it's a 17-8 score. बड़ा शॉट स्वाति का 10 पर इन्होंने अपने फॉर्म में जो बढ़ोतरी दिखाई है वो टीम के लिए बहुत कारगर सिद्ध हो रही है.
Swati took a couple of arrows in the first set to get our iron, and she's hit the 10 ever since. Pratika into the 10 as well. She's dropped 3 points in 5 arrows, not doing too bad in these conditions.
अब थोड़ा सा दबाव रिकवर्स पर. सबसे पहले अंकिता. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! Keeps the Royals not just within touching distance, but actually 1 point ahead at this stage. Bit of pressure on Katarina Power.
This is a really critical arrow, and it is the Olympic champion from 2020 on the line with it. He shot an 8 with his last arrow. He shot a 9 with this one. It does mean that there's a 1 point lead at the halfway stage for the Rajputana Royals.
round 5, 38 versus 37, 1 point lead by Rajputana Royals here.
Big arrow coming in from Pratika.
Pratika, a good shot, but
9 probably just touching that bit. It will probably go in for a re-evaluation, but looks close enough to be a 9.
he has just won the World Championship team gold, and they're going to both Aman Prathamesh, they have done monthly.
Prathamesh nails a 10. Important arrow and a perfect target from him.
And a good recovery from his first arrow that was a wide 9. Bow being pulled a little bit early up the order here. They've changed things around, the Chero archers.
And it is such a fascinating part of the strategy as well. You need to be as flexible with your ideas. And that's what we are seeing right through this Archery Premier League. Has it got the 10? It's probably not. It's just a little outside that.
2 points behind at this stage. He gets it into the 10.
Yeah, just to repeat again, it's been the most difficult shooting conditions, archery conditions thus far in this league. And in spite of that, we've seen a few 10s. The latest one coming in from Ankita Bhagat.
That takes some pressure off, but look how many seconds are left on the clock. Inside 5 for Rahul. Can he get this arrow out? He gets it out in time, but where's it gone? It's gone into the 9. Not bad at all. Mete Gazos inside 5 seconds as well. He gets his out and he goes into the 9. And for me, the Royals have edged this by a couple of points. We have got arrows that need to be measured here. We cannot confirm this, but the Rajputana Royals feel that they have done enough. We have to wait and see though.
Of course, it'll only be a 2-1 lead, but how critical could that turn out to be? Jeevan Jot Singh, Ojas Devtale, jumping jack coming up with his celebrations as well. लेकिन दबाव दिखा था चेरो आर्चर्स पर. आखिर में जाके कुछ गलतियां हुई थी जरूर.
Look at this, it's amazing. Otanu and Ojas dancing together, the opposing two teams coming together in the middle of the field. Archery has never seen anything like this before.
It's a festival in spirit and in the way that these teams have played as well. Rajputana Royals look like they have nicked this set, and this was perhaps the moment of the evening. That embrace tells you all that you need to know. This is the spirit in which the Archery Premier League 2025 has been played. It's one big family and everybody's having a ball. Not just the teams in orange, but also the one in the turquoise blue of the opposition. लेंगे छोटा सा ब्रेक, लौटेंगे चौथे सेट के साथ. जबरदस्त मुकाबला फिलहाल. Chero Archers की अच्छी शुरुआत रही थी, लेकिन fight back has been something to behold from the Rajputana Royals. They are the only unbeaten team thus far in this Archery Premier League 2025, and they've shown that quality today as well. The way they have come back into this match. But Chero Archers have taken a bit of a gamble with their young recurver in the male division, Rahul, replacing the experienced Yodhas. That's what this Archery Premier League is all about as well, Kareem. You've got to give those youngsters a chance. And sometimes results become a little irrelevant.
Absolutely. Look how tight that third set was. Don't rule out a shoot-off here. Don't rule out a comeback from the Chero Archers. They are still well up for this. No changes as Matthias Fullerton steps up to the line. The clock counts down.
He gets an X. He starts off with the perfect possible shot. Second one in this match.
I tell you what, the clock didn't quite count down there. We thought it was 3 seconds for Matthias Fullerton, but it's rolled on. And here is Rahul. He's been up and down, and a 9 is enough.
Yeah, just to remind you, Chero Archers need to win this set. A tie will win it for the Rajputana Royals. Race to 5 है, तो जो टीम पहले 5 पर पहुंचेगी उसके नाम ही ये मैच रहेगा. और अगर 4-4 की बराबरी रहे तो हमें तीसरा शूट ऑफ देखने को मिलेगा. और पहला ऐसा जिसमें उसमें हिस्सा नहीं होंगे Privithraaj Yodhas, who have been the champions of the tie break.
Pradeep here, a 10 would really serve the Chero Archers well. She's taking her time, just outside.
Yeah, just took her time to even get the load going. Perhaps a little bit of jitters, nerves, also the fact that there is a little bit of a wind coming in. Ankita on 9. The Royals under a little bit of pressure, just a smidgen of pressure.
Yeah, and again, back to the opportunity for the pocket rocket. If she can get a 10 here, the Chero Archers will be in the lead at the halfway stage of the 4th set that they must win, and she has done it. She has nailed it here, and this is an important arrow now for Mete Gazos. He really does need a 10 for the Rajputana Royals to keep them in touching distance.
Mete gets a 10 as well. High quality stuff. Just a point in it at the halfway stage. Chero Archers को जीतना बहुत जरूरी है और फिलहाल 1 अंक से आगे हैं सेट में. Pritika, her first shot took a lot of time. But she's nailed this one. Absolute perfection from the 17-year-old. She was 195th around March. She has risen to 71 in the rankings, and one suspects there are better days ahead. Now, a 9. Archers in a little bit of control at this stage. Katarina. Oh, it's a perfect 10. What a shot.
Saw her walk away from the line then. She knew as soon as she released that was in the 10. Yodhas cheering her on.
What a big shot this is for Swati Dudwal. Oh, she nails the 10 as well. Abhi bhi 2 अंकों का ही फासला है. Not much in it.
Fullerton can bang this into the 10. And he does on the X-ring. Absolutely brilliant. The Chero Archers are well up for this, and they've got time for their last arrow as well.
Down to the recovers. Here comes Ankita. Has to get a 10 to keep her team in it. She does. It is an incredible response under pressure. Now, Rahul needs to get a 9 at the very least.
Yeah, I'll put it out of reach. Forced the shoot off. He's gone wide. He's in the 9. No, he's done enough.
Looks like a mere formality. We are headed for a shoot-off. Mete Gazos, the former champion, with the last shot. And he goes wide as well in any case. It's an 8. So the Chero Archers have done enough. But are we going to see a first defeat for the Rajputana Royals? Because this is headed for a shoot-off. Chero Archers with some clutch archery in that fourth set, under pressure. But their youngsters really stepping up. Prithika, Pradeep, Rahul as well, getting those perfect shots in to complement the likes of Matthias Fullerton and Katarina Bauer. It really was a complete performance. बहुत बढ़िया मुकाबला देखने को मिल रहा है आज यमुना स्पोर्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स में. और तीसरा मुकाबला 15वें मैच में जो कि शूट ऑफ में अग्रसर है. आपको बताता है कि आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग में कुछ भी संभव है. Anything is possible and nothing is out of question. We are quite happy with this situation. It's a 3-point win in the fourth set for the Chero Archers. So it's set points 4 apiece between Chero Archers and Rajputana Royals. We are headed for a shoot-off.
Well, the target face is being changed down the range. Matthias Fullerton is ready on the line already. 50 and 70 metres down the range. The target face is being cleaned, as it's called, for the new hit-miss targets. You've got to hit the tiny yellow dot in the middle to score a point. And the thing here is, now, are either of the teams thinking here about changing the lineup? It is going to be the coin toss, though.
Yeah, what a match this has been. It started on the perfect note for the Chero Archers. They won the first set. Then there were 2 sets claimed by the unbeaten Rajputana Royals. Then this fourth set, a series of 10s from both teams, in fact, braving these conditions. And just to add to that, Kareem, the conditions are also going to play a role in this shoot-off as well, because anyway, it is a very, very tough situation.
Yeah, I mean, the conditions earlier on were a little bit worse than they are now, but what the thing is, when there's a difference in change of conditions, the Archers have to adjust.
Yes, quite a match. बहुत बढ़िया मुकाबला है इस मुकाबले में. और अब इसका क्लाइमैक्स, एक एक्साइटिंग क्लाइमैक्स हमें देखने को मिल सकता है.
Chero Archers looking well up for this. Look at Matthias Fullerton, the Viking, about to step up to the line. It looks like Prathamesh is staying in for the shoot-off. No chance of Yodhas getting in, despite a wobbly night for Prathamesh Fuge.
The quality of high fives is also something we could track, but I would think that Rajputana Royals are probably top of that points table as well. Now, 4 shots, 1 shot apiece.
Take a deep breath. This is on the line. Fullerton shooting well.
Misses. We have seen Privithraaj Yodhas typically nail their first shot. Can Prathamesh Fuge do likewise for the Rajputana Royals?
He looks really calm here. Oh, that is close. The 2 compound men missing, though. Now, Rahul, the recurver for the Chero Archers.
And Ella Gibson has stepped up for the Royals, so she'll be going next. Rahul thought he had it, but these are not easy conditions. Anybody who hits the bullseye is doing an exceptional job tonight. Can it be the Briton, Ella Gibson? Oh, she does! She absolutely does!
The super sub has come in! The British archer has nailed the middle of the target there. Only the 3rd archer to hit the target.
Marvella Gibson. Prithika fails to hit the target, so 1 shot left, but it can be put beyond reach here by
Ready for Ankita.
Scoreboard pressure squarely on the Chero Archers. She misses. It's a final opportunity here for Katarina Bauer.
Well, if she hits this, what a cheer from the Cheros we're going to get.
Not easy at all, so this will be the match for the Rajputana Royals. It's only a formality, but Mete Gazos will be looking to nail that. Abhishek perhaps can pass on a few tips to some of these players watching on. He misses as well, but it doesn't matter. That shot from Ella Gibson has proved to be the difference. And we'll see the Rajputana Royals dancing right down the middle of that archery range. They'll dance with their opponents as well. And dance they must, because they have wrapped up their 5th consecutive victory. And Kareem, in many respects, they have put now 1 foot in the door for the semi-final. It's going to be very difficult to displace them.
Absolutely. 5 out of 5 through the first half of the round robin, and proving they could come from behind as well. They had to do it twice because they were 1 set down. They won the next 2 sets, as you said, only for the Chero Archers to fight back. But Ella Gibson coming in as the superstar for the Rajputana Royals, nailed it in the middle of the hit-miss target. And the Rajputana Royals go 5-0 in the first half of the APL 2025.
Talk about impact. Ella Gibson only had 1 arrow, only had 1 shot, and she nailed it absolutely perfectly. And that's what you call a substitution, a super substitution if you must. A बहुत बढ़िया मुकाबला देखने को मिला जिसमें राजपूताना रॉयल्स को आखिरकार टाई ब्रेक के जरिए जीत मिली है. So the tie break score is 2 in favor of Privithraaj Yodhas. And now this is exactly what we have seen. It's a festival of archery. It doesn't matter who's won or lost.
Absolutely fabulous to see the teams dancing together. Must be difficult for the Chero Archers. They still only got 1 win on the board out of 5 matches. And they've got the second half to come.
Yeah, Manoj Tiwari, you would have enjoyed this spectacle in this last match. Absolute cracker jack of an encounter. It swayed one way, then it went the other. Rajputana Royals seemed to have a vice-like grip when they won that exciting 3rd set. But Chero Archers came back with style, 77-74. It was 4-all in terms of the set points. But eventually it was just that 1 shot, that 1 hit from Ella Gibson, which proved to be the difference between the 2 teams. And that's how it has turned out. Royals winning in the tiebreaker. The only tiebreaker which has not been won by Privithraaj Yodhas. जबरदस्त आर्चरी का मुजाहरा आज के पूरे ही दिन में. पहला मुकाबला जिस तरीके से माइटी मराठास जीते थे 6-0 से, और उसके बाद काकतिया नाइट्स को मिली उनकी पहली जीत. And Rajputana Royals were in danger of getting displaced. But look at that reaction from Ella. Oh, she enjoyed this. This is a moment in the floodlights. Can't say under the sun. But this is how exciting it has turned out to be. The Rajputana Royals definitely have something special. Even when they make substitutions, it works out. And their dancing skills are second to none. Perhaps the best in the league. Ojas, the jumping jack, has been inspiring not just his own teammates but also Atanu Das from the look of things. Isn't this a sight to behold? Both teams celebrating, irrespective of who's edged out the other one, because that's how it often turns out in archery. It is a game of fine margins, which is why we always look forward to such contests. Let's head down to Surbi for a courtside interview.
लगातार तीसरा दिन इस टूर्नामेंट में जहां कम से कम 1 मुकाबला तो टाई ऑफ में गया है, और आज वो मुकाबला जीता है राजपुताना रॉयल्स ने. और मेरे साथ उस टीम के 2 रॉयल्स इस समय, एला गिब्सन और स्वाति. एला, it's right to say that the team saved you for the most crucial moment.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting us to get down to a shoot-off, and I was super nervous coming on stage just for that and not having a shot in a while, but I just tried to take a breath and do 1 arrow.
You were excellent. I mean, you've taken your team to the victory. स्वाति, आपसे बात करना चाहूँगी. आज आप पहली बार खेलते हुए नजर आए इस टूर्नामेंट में, और कितना अच्छी तरीके से आप खेले हो. कितने इम्प्रेस हो आप खुद से?
जी, हमारी टीम बहुत अच्छा कर रही थी और आज मुझे मौका मिला. मैं राजपूताना टीम में राजस्थान की इकलौती लड़की हूँ और आज मुझे खेल के अच्छा लग रहा है.
और कितना बड़ा मंच है ये सारे इंडियन आर्चर्स के लिए, क्योंकि हमने आपकी टीम में देखा है कि हर रोज कोई एक नया खिलाड़ी होता है, एक नया आर्चर होता है जो जिताता है, और स्पेशली इंडियन आर्चर्स, चाहे वो अंकिता हो, आप हो, प्रथमेश हो, ओजस हो.
ये सब हमारी टीम की मेहनत है. टीम यूनिटी से हम सब अच्छा कर रहे हैं,
बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हैं. Nella, I'd like to ask you this. You are on the points table, the team is right at the top, and you'd want to continue that way.
Absolutely. Our goal is to win every match that we can, preferably all of them, but we're trying to take it 1 match at a time, 1 arrow at a time.
So far, you've won all the matches, so all your dreams are coming true. Well, thank you so much for talking to us, and please go and enjoy the victory with your team. Thank you so much.
Thank
Well,
you.
that's it from here.
Well, thank you, Serbi. The completion of the match saw the Chero Archers forcing the Rajputana Royals into a tiebreaker, but Ella Gibson, the star of the tiebreaker for the Rajputana Royals, putting it into the middle, coming on as the sub for a win, their 5th in the tournament. That has been fantastic stuff on the 5th night. It's time for a short break. Well, what a fabulous night here, concluding with a shoot-off between the Rajputana Royals and the Chero Archers. Ella Gibson coming off the bench to shoot just one arrow, but it proved to be the winning one. A 5th win in a row for the Rajputana Royals. They are ruling the roost here at the inaugural APL 2025. Well, now it's time to go down for the presentation of the Archers of the Day. Over to you, Deb.
स्वागत आप सभी का एक बार फिर से प्रेजेंटेशन सेरेमनी में। एक बहुत यादगार दिन, 5वां दिन आर्चरी प्रीमियर लीग का। माइटी मराठास की जीत, काकतिया नाइट्स की पहली जीत और राजपूताना रॉयल्स ने एक बहुत एक्साइटिंग शूट ऑफ में लगातार अपना 5वां मुकाबला जीता। बहुत बधाई इन तीनों टीम्स को। अब आपको मिलवाता हूं आज के प्रेजेंटेशन पार्टी से। बहुत खुशी हो रही है, हमारे साथ हैं श्री मनोज तिवारी, मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट एंड बॉलीवुड स्टार। उनके साथ खड़े हैं श्री वीरेंद्र सचदेवा जी, सेक्रेटरी जनरल आर्चरी एसोसिएशन ऑफ इंडिया एंड डायरेक्टर ऑफ एपीएल। और उनके साथ खड़े हैं श्री अतुल जैन, डायरेक्टर ऑफ डीएस ग्रुप। आप सभी का बहुत बहुत हार्दिक स्वागत। आइए चलते हैं इंडिविजुअल अवार्ड्स की ओर। पहला अवार्ड है बेस्ट कंपाउंड मैन आर्चर ऑफ द डे और ये मिलता है माइटी मराठास के अमन सैनी को, जिन्हें ये पुरस्कार देंगे श्री मनोज तिवारी जी। अमन दिल्ली के ही लड़के, उनके लिए और भी तालियां बजाइए। बहुत जबरदस्त खेले आज, डेब्यू था इनका। नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट अवार्ड। द नेक्स्ट अवार्ड इज फॉर द बेस्ट कंपाउंड विमेन आर्चर ऑफ द डे एंड दिस विल बी गिवन बाय श्री वीरेंद्र सचदेवा जी। And this goes also to the mighty Marathas. It is Parneet Kaur. Parneet has been perfect in all the matches. Perfect Kaur, Parneet Kaur. अब चलते हैं अगले अवार्ड की ओर और ये देंगे श्री अतुल जैन जी। This is for the best recurve men archer of the day. And this once again goes to somebody who's getting used to doing this. Yet again, a hat-trick of titles for the mighty Marathas. It is Dheeraj Bomadevara. Dheeraj is making a habit of this. Dheeraj, you have to leave some awards for some of the other archers as well, please. But we are loving your performance every day of this tournament. And now for the final award, Shri Manoj Tiwari ji will award the best recurve woman archer of the day. And this goes to somebody who's getting a massive fan following here at the Yamuna Sports Complex. Chero Archers ki Katarina Bauer. Chero Archers are getting powered by Bauer Power. Many, many congratulations to all the awardees. A memorable night here in the Archery Premier League. That's it from the presentation party.
Well, there we have it. The mighty Marathas ruling the roost in the Archer of the Day, and it will be the mighty Marathas who start tomorrow going up against the Chero Archers. The all-winning Rajputana Royals take on the Chola Chiefs in the second match, and then the Kakatiya Knights, who got off the mark here tonight, take on the Privithraaj Yodhas. Well, it's been a fabulous evening here. We're halfway through the round robin. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. But for now, thanks for joining us. We'll see you then.